Hey y'all, this is Tina. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's had a good Monday. I just want to share with you the project I've been working on over the weekend. And I know it's not quite the 4th of July, but I had this image in my calendar that I wanted to do something with. I just love the Victorian calendars that I've collected. I have so many images that I just love, and I wanted to put some of them in a book. And it was just fitting and the perfect time of year, and this just reminds me of summer and July. So that's what I did over the weekend. I just put this little book together and I finished it up today, and I just wanted to share it with y'all. So this is the cover, and I just tied it together with the 3 laces. Just made a little bow just to hold it together. It stays together pretty good by itself. It's just chunky, of course, and it's all fabric. And this was my inspiration photo. I just love the train and the flowers and the little boy and the little girl. It's so sweet. And so, as you can see, I've put lots of bright trims. This is a very, very patriotic colored book. It's very red, white, and blue. Let me just say, every page. So, I had the base of this book already made, and I've had it made for some time. I just had never put it together and decorated it. So that's what I did over the weekend. I needed a project to get my mind off of some things, and this is just what I came up with. I love my my Victorian calendar pictures, and I had those, of course, on hand. So I just fussy cut some of those, and I decided just to make a book. So, and I love the way it turned out. And it may be too bright for some of you, and that's okay. I think the colors are so pretty. I'm gonna take this out. There's a lot of ribbon there. But I love it, and it reminds me of summer, and it reminds me of course, Independence Day. So, this is her. She's chunky. This is the back. And that's the spine. Okay, I'm going to show you the, let me tell you about the trims and everything. This is Julie's trim along the picture here from KS for You. These are her little bows. And this is just some cording that I had in my stash. This lace here, I think I bought this from a de-stash sale. And the dangle trim here, I cut off of a lady's blouse. And I just love the dangles. I love the way these colors they look so pretty together. I just love it. Okay, the first page, I told you it's bright. Remove my candle so I won't catch it on fire. These 2 images right here were so sweet. I just loved them. Like I said, I cut a lot of these out of my calendars and my postcards that I have collected through the years. This little boy and girl, he was waving goodbye. And the background scene, they were on a boat, and I had this little trim that I've had in my stash for some time, and I think I got it either at the thrift store or from a de-stash. I can't remember. I just backed the images with a little bit of tulle I had, and I believe this background lace here was from a lady's sweater. These are Julie's roses, and this is some trim I had in my stash also. I thought they were real sweet. And this little boy and this little girl, I do believe they had like a beach scene in the background. I just fussy cut and made them smaller, just so that I could focus on their faces mostly. And the next page, this page over here, I just made a pocket. Some of Julie's little trims here. And then I believe, yeah, this was Julie's trim also. This little blue and white was Julie's trim. This was Julie's rose. I think I got this trim here was from a D-stash. And I'm not sure about this eyelet trim. I may have had it in my stash. And this is Julie's down the center. This is another little image that I thought was really sweet. It reminded me of the July 4th celebrations. He had his horn and he was all dressed up. I just outlined it in Julie's flowers. So cute. I love all the bright colors. Now, this is just the central of the book. I forgot to mention, this book is made out of these placemats that I had. I had found these at the thrift store, and I thought, you know, my mind just goes every which way when I spot something, and all these ideas just pop into my head. When I saw these placemats, this is exactly the thought that popped in my head. I'm going to make a book out of that. And so that's what I did. And there was, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There was 6 in the set. And so what I did, I put them together, but in between the center, I put some batting to give it some substance in the center. So that's how I made this book. It was just 6 placemats. And then in the centers, I put the batting or the felt, whichever. I think I used felt, actually. Anyway, it was pretty simple to put together, and I love when I can do a quick project like that. So this is Julie's trim that I've used here to make these large pockets. And I kept this one kind of, I call it quiet because the other ones are so colorful and kind of loud. But this is my quiet page, and I just blinged it up just a little bit to bring those colors in with some little blue and red ribbons and a little bit of bling here. I ran the ribbon through the trim, and I think this was Julie's trim also. I just love this. Her trim, I use this quite a bit for pockets. It's just beautiful, and it makes a really good deep pocket. Next page, this is another one that, I'm sorry, it's hung up. It's got beading. There we go. It's got beading and all this little eyelash fun stuff to play with here. This has been a postcard that I had that I bought in Gatlinburg years ago that I've hoarded for so long, and decided when I found this little girl's dress, this was made from a little girl's dress, this material. When I found it, and I knew I had this in my stash, and I knew I had to put them together because I thought they were so sweet together. So that's what I did. And I backed her with some, just with some organza, something like that I had from a blouse. And I just kind of ruffled it up and put it around to make the card stand out. And then I put this across the top. And this trim here, I fussy cut this off of a lady's blouse. The red and white trim is from Julie. I just love this trim. This I found, I'm going to pull it up close so you can see it has beads. Am I in the camera? I hope I'm in the camera. This is eyelash trim, and it has the red beads in it. And I found a bundle of this, y'all, like a lot at the thrift store, and I'm going to be selling some of it. So this is what it looks like. I love it, and I think it'll come in handy for Christmas. I just think it's so cute, but I have a bunch, and I'm going to be selling some if y'all are interested. This is Julie's that I lined the pocket with. I made a pocket here, and this was her blue flower trim here. And under here, I wanted to add that touch of blue, so this was off of the lady's sweater also. I'll just put across the bottom. And Julie's trim, I lined the page with. The last page, which may be my favorite, I just love this, and I think I got this off a lady's blouse also. But what I did was I cut the centers out of 2 of them, and I made them like little picture frames to put the little precious little girls. I just think they're the sweetest. And then of course I just blinged it up with the little bows and roses. I think it's so pretty. I bought this in a D-stash, I'm pretty sure, because it had the red hearts. I remember that. And this is Julie's trim here. And of course, Julie's little roses that I use all the time. I just love them. But that's my little book. It's not so little, but it's just short and sweet. But it's pretty chunky, actually. But I'm so happy with the way it turned out. It's so cute, and I had fun making it. And thank y'all for joining me. Thank you for watching it with me, and I appreciate all of your subscriptions, your likes, and your comments. And please leave me some messages. And I hope to be back with another video very soon, and I hope you have a great week. Thanks, y'all. Bye.